They told us we wouldn't get here. There were those who said that we would get here only over their dead bodies. All the world today knows that we are here and we are standing before the forces of power in the state of Alabama saying we ain't gonna let nobody turn us around.
How the first Dr. Martin Luther King tribute came about from inspiring a new generation. Around 3 p.m. on a November night in 2008, I got a call from Audrey. I was awake at the time because it was the night that Barack Obama became President of the United States. I wasn't surprised at all that the phone rang at the time and that it was Audrey, because that happens many times. We laughed and cried, and we were so proud that we witnessed and shared that moment on that night, that a black man had become the leader of the free world. She said, "Babs, we have to do something. We have to do something. What can we do?" So I said, "Audrey, you're going to do Showcase Tribute." And she said without drawing breath, No, Babsy, we have to do something bigger than this, something really big. We have to do something really big. We're going to join in this inaugural celebration, and we're going to do a tribute to Dr. Martin Luther King as well. For without the inspiration of King walking in Selma, Obama wouldn't be able to fly, become presidents. We're going to do a fantastic tribute. We're going to do a sit-down meal. We're going to have entertainment as well. How are we going to do this? But that passion, that 2-hour phone call, as we watched history unfold before us, inspired the event in January 2009. So I'd like to say to all those artists, dance troupes, actors, etc. over the past 10 years that contributed to the tribute part 1 to 9, thank you from the bottom of my heart, as it could not have happened without you all. Also, collaborators and production crew, too numerous to mention, that helped us realize the vision and encouraged us. Thank you. And Audrey, the architect, the instigator, the visionary, the torchbearer, the warrior princess, thank you. Thank you for your tenacious spirit, keeping this going for so long, and for taking a shy girl like me along for this wild ride. Dr. Martin Luther King tribute should not fade away. It should continue. So community, I'm asking you to let's give it another 10 years and beyond, and never forget the powerful message this great man has given us for over 50 years, that we can be more than, above than. Thank you.
Welcome to Coronation Street. We are the Baileys, and we're the first black family to arrive on the street altogether.
And we're here to celebrate Martin Luther King, and 10 years celebrating this amazing man and his amazing legacy.
Because without him, we probably wouldn't be walking these covers.
This is Rebecca Hemmings, and we're not having a Martin Luther King tribute event this year, but I just want to say thank you so much to inspiring a new generation, and bringing this event to the community. It's been a pleasure. I've hosted most of the events, bar a few, I think due to pregnancy, maybe illness and whatever else. It's been an absolute pleasure. Through hosting these shows, I got to be a TV presenter because that's where Michael Wasper Brown and I got talking, and lo and behold, I became a part of that show. So it's thanks to Martin Luther King tribute event that I got to do that. I've witnessed many performers do their thing over the years, the Gavardon Band, all the performers from the Rosa Parks play and so on. I could go on, but just to say, big yourselves up. You still have a massive presence, even though there won't be an actual show this year. Thank you so much for the contribution you've made to my life.
10 years. Who would have believed it? Inspiring a new generation. 10 years of celebrating the birthday of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, a great activist, a great civil rights campaigner who ultimately gave his life for what he believed in, which was equality. But today, we still have some of the issues facing our communities. We've had the Windrush scandal over the past couple of years right here in the UK. If we just imagine the accomplishments of the works of Martin Luther King, which have been in my lifetime. 1965 Bill of Rights in America gave black people the right to register to vote and vote, which ultimately led to Barack Obama being in the White House. But today we still have our issues, we still have our problems. That's why the work of inspiring a new generation is absolutely crucial in educating our young people, particularly of where we're coming from and where we need to go. And how do we get across that finishing line of equality? We've got a lot of work to do, and we have to work together, pull together to make those all-important changes in not just society in the UK, not just focus on America, but across the world. Because one of the most important things, myself as a bishop, one of the most important things we must remember, we are all created equally in God's image. May God bless Inspiring a New Generation and the work that they're doing. And let's hope that this is still going in 10 years' time. God bless you all.
Hi, I'm Gary Stewart, the Director of Recognised Black Heritage and Culture. We'd like to take this opportunity to wish Inspiring a New Generation a fantastic 10th year anniversary celebratory event of Dr. King the Tribute right here in Birmingham, UK. We've been absolutely honoured and privileged to be able to take part in the event as a presenter, but also sharing the knowledge and some of the actual legacy of Dr. King, and moving on to also to become a co-host in collaboration with Inspiring a New Generation. We've been really privileged to be able to share the stage with some amazing singer, actors, presenters, speakers, poets, you name it. We've had everybody on giving their interpretation of Dr. King's work, and it's really important that we share this with the younger generation and make sure that we remember and honour the legacy of Dr. King, but also understand the work that he carried out over the years. And Inspiring Generation has been at the forefront of making sure this event has taken place for the last 10 years and giving artists across the whole of Birmingham and further afield the opportunity to perform. All we can say is thank you, and we look forward to taking part in many more events.
What's up, guys?
Hey guys!
Damien Little D Morgan.
Hey, Sasha Morgan here.
What can we say? 10 years.
Oh my gosh, 10 years.
Inspiring New Generation. Big yourself up.
Audrey, congratulations, honestly.
If I can say where we all started, it started over here. Audrey putting on the Obama inauguration event, and I remember being there, and it was a beautiful thing because it was marking, the first quote-unquote black president of the United States of America, and it was inspiring to see. So Audrey contacted me and saying, we have to do something to mark, such a great experience, Damien. So I said, what do you have in mind? And then she was like, we have to do a Martin Luther King event, Damien, because if it wasn't for Martin Luther King, we wouldn't have Obama in power. And it was true, it was very true. I was also inspired to want to help Audrey because of my own book, because I was inspired of Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. So that's where I got the inspiration to call my book Hip Hop Had a Dream. I would want to also thank Audrey and the rest of the team for recognising my work and giving me the Martin Luther King award. It was surprising, didn't expect it, but I thank you for that. I really much appreciated that, for recognising me and other people for the work that they've done in the community. And let's continue to do this, man, for another 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. It's important. So, inspire a new generation up.
That's it. 100%. Congratulations and big up to yourselves.
Now is the time to make real the promises of democracy. Now is the time to rise from the dark and desolate valley of segregation. Now is the time.
To live a long life. Longevity has its place, but I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will, and He's allowed me to go up to the mountain, and I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
Until we are able to make this kind of witness in this city, so that the power structure downtown will have to say, we can't stop this movement, and the only way to deal with it is to give these people what we owe them and what their God-given rights and their constitutional rights demand.